Hello everyone and welcome back to Age of Noob. In this video, we'll be looking at 3 brand new units that will come soon to Age of Empires 4 that we now have access to via the public update preview. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at each unit. Starting with the Abbasids, the Man-at-Arm line is now replaced with the Ghulam, which is a unique unit that attacks twice in quick succession. Compared to generic Man-at-Arms, their base damage is reduced to 10 and 12, down from 12 and 14, but remember that they attack twice. Their cost has increased from 100 food and 20 gold to 120 food and 30 gold. Their movement speed has also increased slightly from 1.12 to 1.19, and their health is significantly higher, up from 155 and 180 to 195 and 225 compared to generic Man-at-Arms. Basically, Ghulams provide the Abbasids a stronger and more expensive version of the Man-at-Arms. The devs do mention in the patch notes that Ghulams boast a powerful double strike that should chew through unarmored units, but they will be less effective versus armored units such as the enemy knights and man-at-arms. Their in-game card also states that they're countered by knights, lancers, and crossbowmen. That said, I'm not really sure these are entirely accurate. Ghulams should win against generic man-at-arms in equal numbers as they are faster, have a higher attack, and are tankier, but I haven't tested them with equal resources. Knights and lancers in equal resources do eke out a slight win, but I'm not sure I'd word them as a clear counter. Of course, crossbows and other anti-heavy units undoubtedly make short work of them since they're considered heavy units. The Delhi Sultanate get their horsemen changed to the Ghazi raiders, who wield a much deadlier mace. Compared to generic horsemen who cost 100 food and 20 wood, Ghazi raiders cost 10 more of both food and wood. In return, they boast an HP of 140, 180, and 200, up from 125, 155, and 180, and their damage is increased from 9, 11, and 13 to 13, 16, and 19. They also gain a plus 2, 3, and 4 bonus damage per upgrade against heavy units, though they do attack slightly slower than their horseman cousins. Just as the Ghulams though, Ghazi Raiders are a slightly more expensive but significantly stronger version of generic horsemen for their civilization. And finally, the Mongol Lancer is renamed to the Keshik and is now available in the Feudal Age. You can kinda guess where we're heading based on the first change, as its cost is decreased from 140 food and 100 gold to 120 food and 80 gold. Unsurprisingly, their attack is also decreased from 19, 24, and 29 to 15, 19, and 23, and their HP from 190, 230, and 270 to 145, 175, and 205. That said, they do attack slightly faster, and they have a cool new mechanic, as they are able to restore 3 HP with each successful attack. This means that they will do slightly better in more prolonged fights against units without a high base damage or additional bonus damage against them. I think they can also be decent raiders, as attacking villagers will grant them HP as they soak up arrow fire from town centers and other structures. And finally, they can be trained quicker by 5 seconds, down to 30 seconds from 35. There's technically one more unit, and that's the French Hulk, but this doesn't really qualify as a new unit. It did get its food cost reduced and is now renamed to the Warcog. That's pretty much it. Overall, I think these 3 new units add a bit of flavor to the game, and I'm all for new cool looking units with variants amongst them. What do you think about these new units? Let me know in the comments below. Well, that's all you need to know about the brand new units coming your way soon in Age of Empires 4. I'm thankful that the devs are continuing to keep the game fresh and further tweak and add new units to the mix. There are more AoE videos coming soon, so be sure to subscribe to not miss out. As always, thanks for watching everyone, be kind to one another, and see you all in the next one.